Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Slimers Gaming, where dreamers dream and gamers game. It's your girl, Leasia Lee. Whatever you want me to be, just don't call me broke, because I don't want to be. And we about to do another part of my rise. My rise. Man, you don't know. You don't know what we about to do?
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Well, let's hear what the game has to say.
I got a code and we finna do it.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is gonna be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're gonna answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
Told you we picking all new people. We doing the women's division.
This individual is going to be a
doing the
force in the
division.
women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
All right. We're gonna go with her right here, cause she look crazy. I'm sorry if I sound crazy. What up, Carlos? What up, Carlos? What you on, killer? Welcome in. We doing my rise, and we trying to get a new outcome. We on the story mode tonight. We on the story mode tonight. We ain't really gonna change too much about her for real, but probably her body type. I'm about 160, 5'5". Go with that. I ain't this buff, but we gonna make her this buff. Alright. Personal info. Her name gonna be Aiden. 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 Storm. Stone. Oh. Stone. Fighting style. High flyer, of course. High flying or powerhouse, like a giant. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna do a powerhouse. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do a high flyer this time. I'm gonna do a powerhouse. Quick save, whatever that is. We did quick say. What's up? Thank y'all for tuning in. We on the road to 10K followers. Gifts are appreciated. We about to do Myrise, and we about to see if we can change the outcome. I see that some of the same type of stuff still happen. I played it twice, or maybe 3 times. I think I played it twice, and then I lost the footage to the last one I just started. So we about to start over. So that's what we on right now. Oh, I sound so congested, bro. It's irritating. Alright, after a coin toss between the GM, SmackDown has won the right to have the first pick in next week's WWE draft. Rumors are swirling of who it could be. Tasia Tastic says the craziest rumor I've seen is me, Aiden. Yes, it is, and we are the one. Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's do our attributes real quick. Gotta get that striking, that grappling. Defense, please. I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go with that. Let's talk to Troy.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're gonna head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
Gonna go with the girl that DM me.
How about the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler?
Excellent.
with the girl that
Just be
DM.
sure to lay low down there. We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So, I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Bless me. It's Becky Lynch.
Hey, I gotta ask, are the rumors true?
Becky, we've met backstage at one of my fights, right?
We did, and it's good to see you again, but I feel like you're dodging my question.
Well, what would be the fun if I answered it?
Even though it'd be a spoiler, I might be able to at least give you a few pointers about WWE.
I'll take them either way. Could apply to MMA, too.
Alright, I don't want to tell you too much in case we cross paths in the ring someday, but I will give you one piece of advice. In WWE, you can't trust anyone. I once had someone steal my oatmeal and still haven't found the rotten culprit 3 years later.
Interesting. But what about your husband? You can't even trust him?
There are exceptions. Anyway, it was good catching up. Maybe I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, maybe.
We're definitely going with Seth and Becky for this one. We're going with Seth and Becky for this one. And then next time, we're going with... You heard? All right, let's kick her ass. 1, 2. Three. 2 more. 4. 5. 6. Huh. Belly to belly. Yeah, belly hurt. You say, help. Or let's drop her down. Hold her back. That's the only place you're good at. Let's pick her up again. Let's pick her up again. Oh yeah, she's gone. Oh, knocked her shit loose. Knocked her shit. 1, 2. Ah! Yeah. Let's throw her ass down one more time. Let's throw her down one more time. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Get in there. Ugh. Nope. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Ain't... Oh. 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 Stumped her. Let's go. Let's put her out of misery. Ugh. She's gone.
1, 2. That's 3. Let me hear the back.
She's gone.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars from MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick? We'll find out soon enough.
All right. That was our first little fake match. All right, Aiden is here for the start of the WWE Draft on WWE Raw. Don't miss the huge night. Oh, we got some attributes for that. Oh, we only got 18. We're really gonna say that until we need it. It's early. All right, Kathy Kelly.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
Simple. I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches, and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. But if I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
All right, Triple H.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
I'm the champ
You
already.
feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
All right, continue the story.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
That's me.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
All right. Aiden made history at the first overall as the first overall pick of the WWE Draft. SmackDown and Nick Aldis. I can't say it. Got a good one. You can't ignore. All right, here we go. Yeah, y'all looking into what happened. All right. We still gonna hold out.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Well, I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
Perfect. I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown. And I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
See what CM Punk talking about.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Everybody asking me if
Hey,
I'm
Troy.
okay.
I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
All right. Tune in next week when former MMA champion and first overall WWE draft pick Aiden makes their WWE debut on SmackDown. We about to do it. It's only one thing to do but do it.
And this competitor is getting the opportunity of a lifetime.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Wow,
From
this
the
is an
nearest
awful gimmick.
nightclub.
Did either of you ever have one this bad?
Well, one time I teamed up with a guy named Buzz, and we were both barbers.
This I gotta hear.
We were the Buzz Cuts. We had a good run until we lost the loser shaves their head match to Cole Quinn and Mr. CQ. My hair never quite grew back after that.
I'll say.
The worst part is Mr. CQ never showed up, so we would have had a chance. But Buzz didn't show up either. Come to think of it, Buzz still had his hair the next show. Wait a second.
Highly anticipated and feared. It's SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent from New York, Aiden Stone.
She looks focused and ready. I think the biggest question is whether or not the rest of the WWE is ready for her.
No, the biggest question is how her MMA skills will translate to that ring. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a bit of an adjustment period.
All eyes are on the ring as our top pick prepares to strike. Not only is this an opportunity for the #1 pick to show her skills in a WWE ring for the first time, it's also a chance to erase the memory of that attack last week.
You got that right, Michael. I'm sure she's a lot more comfortable in the ring where her opponent isn't hiding in the shadows.
Well, if the former MMA champion lives up to the hype, Sensational Starla might be wishing she could hide. This could be a very one-sided matchup.
And it is.
What a splash! Leaning on the turnbuckle here. In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
She's looking to go top rope here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? And Starla falters there.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Watching. What?
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. These superstars are ready to take this fight wherever it wants to go, even right into the announcer's area.
Big elbow drop.
And she's been put completely on defense here.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Heading back into the ring now. From the top.
Let's go.
Elbow drop.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom.
And a well-timed counter.
She might be waking up.
And she's clearly had enough and is now giving back as good as she was getting.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
And what a push.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex.
What's her move list?
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up.
Spinning powerbomb.
All the momentum into a spinning powerbomb.
Starla looks out of it.
The ropes coming to her rescue there.
Big splash.
She's being unrelenting. Might have her shoulders down. A kick out of it, too.
Obviously still has some fight left. Boom!
She saw that coming.
And she quickly turned that around.
You have got to be kidding me.
Whoa.
A deadlift military press. This is unreal power.
And a slam.
Good defense there.
Uh-oh. Look at the power. Taken down with a body slam. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
He gets around the attack.
Clubbing strike breaks up that move.
Stomp on her.
Kick to the back. Boom! That kick will stop you in your tracks.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Knee smash in the face.
And that last bit of offense looks to have cut deep. She is bleeding badly now. Could be having some impaired
Here's the
vision.
pin.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
Or else.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
I don't think I got
So
it
you got the
all
bad
that.
guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
Roxanne's an attention-seeking lunatic, but we got her. I'm gonna take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
I wish I could see if I could work my way around CM Punk, but I probably won't be able to.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, Aiden Storm Stone!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback.
Alright, let's get this going.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
No, we finna whoop her ass. We finna whoop her ass. What's in their home package?
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home. And
oh, man! Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time. Ooh, stinging kick. Manages to slip out of the way. Bam! Oh, what a kick!
And Perez is having the fight brought right to her there.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
Roxanne escapes the attack.
Well, there she goes.
We ain't going that way.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Axe handle. Fast movement gets her out of the way. Effective arm drag. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestro. Shoulders down. She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Perez on the receiving end.
Good punch.
Nasty.
Kick.
Nasty kick.
Big splash. Better watch your step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. She lost some of her stamina at this. Up top, look at the power here. Incredible. Military press slam.
Hooking it up here, what's next? Pump handle suplex. And Roxanne being aligned into position.
She's done.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and
Revolution's in the spinning powerbomb.
That could be curtains for Roxanne.
Cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Let's go.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
What?
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this?
He was telling me everything that was going on.
Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
I'ma say we used to date.
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hope you're doing okay after all of that. Just wanted to let you know you have my full support. Raw and SmackDown will come together to stop the mutiny dead in its tracks. Alright. Well, let's stop it dead then. Alright, we gotta make our boy we'll go with him. Oh, bless me. Okay, let's see. I'll say Ace. Ace. The Punisher. Bryce. Alright, boom, we're going with that. Fight style, he gonna be a striker. He gonna be a striker. Go with that.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are gonna kick some Mutiny ass!
Haven't changed a bit.
He gonna be bold and brash too. Let's get it. All right, I heard Aiden brought you in to join our cause. Just wanted to welcome you to the team, and most of all, say thank you. Aiden is persistent, didn't leave me with much of a choice, but seriously, it just seems like the right thing to do. We're on the same page there. If Triple H wants competition, that's what he's going to get. See you soon, Nick. All right, then.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Yo, Adrian! Sorry, had to do it. Keep your guard up. Stay focused.
Get your ass down, boy.
Use your jujitsu. Get them on the mat.
Let's go. Hold on.
You can taunt your opponent here.
Go.
It's actually encouraged. Don't be afraid to use the ropes.
Oh. Oh.
That's it. You're making this look easy. Doing great. Keep pushing.
Bring your ass up in here.
Use your speed to your advantage.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. He tearing me up.
Use your footwork, just like in the cage.
All right, he gotta get pinned after this. Ain't even gonna lie to you.
One, two, it's over. Ring the bell.
He was tearing me up.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it. You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not going to leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, we're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we could use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played, moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and he had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
That's enough. So NXT Mutiny, if you want Troy back, show up to SmackDown and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here he is, making his WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ace. the Punisher Price.
This guy isn't just any random recruit. He and our recent #1 draft pick go way back. I'm guessing he and turncoat Troy Simpkin aren't as close.
Well, definitely not, Saxon, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Seems he's picked up a few hosting tips from his old friend. They're showing Troy some hospitality, WWE style.
A drama-filled night. We haven't even begun the match. Let's get this one started.
This arena just got a little cooler.
You're right. Anybody see my sweater?
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day.
Carlito,
San
though.
Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds, Carlito!
The personification of cool. Something I know a thing or two about.
The only cool thing about you is that you get to sit next to me and Cole. A man who's held the tag titles, the United States title, and the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, Corey, every title Carlito captures instantly becomes cooler.
All right, let's get it.
For most of us, this will be our first look at the newest member of the WWE roster.
I've heard this guy is a relentless fighter, but I have to admit, I'm a little uneasy about these sorts of tactics. Hostages? Is this how you want to introduce yourself to WWE?
Well, sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, Saxton. Besides, Mutiny and former WWE producer Troy Simpkin have brought this on themselves. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. These attacks are starting to impact him.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Carlito is losing grasp of this match now.
Carlito has got to get his wits about him. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh! Into the lung blower.
Got him right where he wants him.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
To pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
This is not looking good for him.
He's been ineffective at slowing down his opponent.
Listen to the impact.
Oh, and Carlito fights back.
Boom!
Oh, knee to the jaw.
He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it. He avoids the contact.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh, this is just disrespectful.
And an elbow drop to follow.
Big cross body.
Is it enough? Is this the end?
How did he do that?
Counters with an attack on Carlito. Caught the leg.
Flipped over the
Knee right to the face.
Oh, Carlito avoids contact.
Counters. Ow. Bam. Ooh, ouch.
Perched on the shoulders. Carlito wasn't ready. It could be over.
He's done. He's done.
Perched on the
He's
shoulders.
gone.
Oh, feast your eyes. Carlito won't come back from that.
Going for the cover.
He's gone.
It's over. All
He's
in
gone.
a night's work.
Here is your winner, Ace, the Punisher
Our former #1 draft pick can add talent scout to her resume because it looks like she just brought in a ringer after his explosive debut.
Talent scout and Warden, Cole. They've kept Troy in their custody, and it looks like Mutiny's going to have to...
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those.
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy, disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Hey there, welcome to the fight against NXT Mutiny. Thanks. How are you recovering? How is your recovery going? Okay, I'll be back soon to join you too. But in the meantime, I'll be at home yelling at my TV, cheering you on. Then make sure you're watching NXT this week. You're going to really love our next move.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Heading back to the ring.
Just caught flush.
All right, here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
She's tossed right out of the ring. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Carefully measured knee drop. Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
And another just non-stop.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
Okay, so that's like the first one. But we the girl.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Troy, you're not getting your job back.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Okay, we're gonna do this last one, man. And I gotta lay it down. Ain't gonna lie, I'm sick as hell.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Gets lifted into position. Oh!
Into the rope blower!
Smash out in the stomps. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here. Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Drops the elbow. Boom!
Oh!
From the apron.
You gotta be kidding me! Tossed back into the ring. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Setting course to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Piercing elbow. The champ is willing to gamble big here, putting it all on the line to keep the title.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Remarkable power being shown here. Double axe handle. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
step ahead there.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Listen to the impact.
Countered right when it was needed.
And he gets directed into the corner.
And he has an answer for King. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline. Ooh! Tag.
She tags her partner into the action. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
Producing a trampling.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot. Capped off with a big one.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Alright, we're gonna stop right here and we're gonna get back to it in a little bit. Thank you for tuning in to Slimers Gaming, where dreamers dream and gamers game. It's your girl Leasia. Leave whatever you want me to be, just don't call me broke, cause I don't wanna be it. And we are out.